What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Somebody recently asked me about citrusy fragrances, and I think citrus is just a common used material in the top of every fragrance, pretty much. But these fragrances that I picked out inspired of this video topic of citrus fragrances really got me thinking about what identifies a fragrance as a citrus fragrance. One of the ones that I don't have here that I need to go grab is John Varvatos Artisan Pure. This stuff is so amazing. It is actually classified as a citrus fragrance, and it still has like some greener herbal kind of vibes to them as well. It doesn't really last all that long, but one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I'm shocked that I didn't grab it initially. It's kind of hidden in the back, but some of these, like, let's start it off here. This is Dynasty by Luciano Fragrances, or this is their Titan collection. This just came out. I did make a video recently about it on my YouTube channel. If you want to go check it out, you can. And that is Dynasty. So this is a inspired by version of Perseus by Parfums de Marly. And so that one's a pretty new release. So this one is kind of ahead of the game a little bit. And Perseus focuses on like this heavy woods in the base, but it's a grapefruit kind of smell. So it's a very nice, fresh and aromatic grapefruit kind of smell with this zingy, fresh, very, very realistic, super realistic. This is super close to it. It is super fresh. It is that zingy grapefruit, like almost lemon bergamot character. It is so, so nice. Wore it a couple of times and I'm like really liking the way it smells. It lingers around in the air really nicely. It has a nice musk quality, so it's not just citrus and it doesn't just evaporate, but it's not a huge performer either. A lot of these are not very, big performers, but Dynasty here by Luciano Fragrances is a really good offering. This whole line, the Titan line, is a really good line. The next one this one's a bit more expensive. I really don't think that this is worth it at all, but I'll explain why. But this is Dior Homme Cologne. Now, when I say it's not worth it, it smells fantastic. I would wear this every day of the year, and by the bottle, the dent in the bottle, I have worn it for quite some time, but it doesn't really last all that long. This is a fragrance you have to kind of take with you and spray with, spray as you go throughout the day, which a lot of people hate. I personally, I think it's okay because I like the way that this very nice, bright, citrusy smell smells like. And so if you can get past the lack of performance, this is a beautiful, very realistic citrus bergamot character. It's like a lemonade kind of smell. It's like a fresh lemon bergamot, nice, musky, white floral kind of thing, but it's a very, very nice aromatic. When I first introduced this one, I said it wasn't worth it. It is really worth it, but it is worth it. Like, it's a 10 out of 10 scent, but it's like a 2 out of 10 with longevity. And so that would turn off a lot of people. A lot of people would already skip past this part of the video, but very good citrus fragrance. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And it smells like you squeeze an orange or you squeeze a lemon onto your hand. That's how real Dior Homme Cologne smells. This one also, I have a really hard time pronouncing this, but this is Kiet by North Stag. I'm probably butchering it. It's from Paris Corner. It's the orange bottle, and I think it's from their Expressions line. This is their Expressions, take or line or whatever, but it is an amazing, amazing orange fragrance. This smells like if you actually squeeze an orange onto your hand, that's how citrusy this is, which is amazing. I really do enjoy this one a lot. I actually spray this one to bed a lot because it's so citrusy fresh, it smells super clean, and it's easy stupid to reach for. Like I said, with a lot of these, they don't really last all that long. This one is no exception. It has poor longevity, but it smells fantastic. It smells super realistic. This is a beautiful, easy, like this is a good gifting fragrance because somebody will spray this on it and instantly love it. They won't love the performance at all, but they'll instantly love the scent character. Now, I really don't mind having longevity issues with my fragrances because I have so many, and I wear fragrances because I enjoy the way they smell, not just like beast mode, because you could just pour oud on yourself and that will last forever, but it stinks. It's gross. It's gross. But you know, it's everyone's forte. Fragrance is 100% subjective. So I have two fragrances here. One is kind of cheapy and one is a little bit more pricey. They're not, I mean, with the prices of Missoni Wave out there, there's no really big difference, but Cosmic Pepper and Missoni Wave. So they both have the same kind of scent character as like Allure Homme Sport, you know, that kind of DNA. Missoni Wave is a very beautiful citrusy, almost creamy, woody dry down, and this like nice floral nuance in here. This is some amazing citrus. This is really well done, and it's pretty affordable too. Pretty nice, affordable, clean, soapy, nice woody floral kind of fragrance, but it has so much citrus in it. It smells super nice. This one, Cosmic Pepper, is kind of the same thing as this, but this one is a little bit richer. So if you wanted this or this DNA, and you wanted a little bit like more niched down version of it, I would go with this one because it has like a little bit more of a warmness to it. And that's Cosmic Pepper, a really good offering. It kind of like deepens up the DNA a tremendous amount, but Missoni Wave, you can't really go wrong. Missoni Wave is an excellent fragrance, smells fresh and clean and citrusy and beautiful. That's what we're going for, right? With fragrances that are very citrusy heavy, we want them to be beautiful, not necessarily like extreme longevity. All right, the next one is Tarathy Blue. This is a heavy dominant fragrance when it comes to grapefruit / musky kind of smell. It's got some woods in here too. I think there's a vetiver nuance, but it's very low laying. It's very similar. It's a quote unquote clone or inspired by of Bulgari's Tigar, which is a huge popular, very excellent, citrusy grapefruit kind of smell. And this one is super close to it. It's very similar, and it relies heavily on the, you know, the grapefruit kind of character. The citrusy, fresh, super appealing here. This is some excellent stuff. I like it so much, I would wear this as a signature scent, and that's probably hyping everything up. All right, I have another Mancera here I want to talk about. This one is Lemon Lime from Mancera. This one doesn't really get talked about a whole lot, but some reviewers do talk about it from what I know, and God bless them, because they know some good stuff. I feel like following fragrance YouTubers is a pain in the ass because you're not sure who to trust, who to follow, and you know, there's so many of them that it just kind of gets like, crazy. Lemon Lime though is great. This one is a heavy lemon fragrance though. This is like warm, creamy woods, musky, but that lemon character is just to die for. A lot of people think that this one comes across as like lemon cleaner, which I can get behind. That is a kind of a bold statement that I agree with, kind of. Some people might get turned off from it. There's a lot of lemon character in here, and that's just gonna happen. Lemon is a very clean, friendly, cleaner kind of friendly, you know, fragrance note. Lemon pledge. So you're gonna get kind of that, but this one has a nice balance between like lemon, but also like bergamot, touch of orange, and just like a nice floral nuance to kind of balance that out. But then it dries down to a nice creamy, woody / musky kind of smell. This stuff is one of the best Manceras out there. I really think that this one is one of the best, other than like Cedrat Boisé, you know, and Cosmic Pepper is really good, but Lemon Lime is a beautiful citrusy summertime, springtime. You can wear it whenever. But all right, the next one I want to talk about is Pacific Lime. This one is a Cologne Absolute, so you might, you know, kind of shitty performance with it, but nevertheless, It smells amazing. This one is a lime dominant fragrance, and it smells so realistic. It has this, did I say so realistic? Super good. It has a dominant lime smell in here, very sexy, but it has this nice balance with like soft bergamot, touch of a lemon. It's almost like a lemon Sprite kind of thing, but the main dominant thing in this is that lime, and it's so magnificent. It honestly smells like, you know, I drink some gin and tonic sometimes, and it smells like a gin and tonic kind of thing. I'm not saying it's a one-to-one gin and tonic, but it has that beautiful lime character that just, oh my God, it's so good. Pacific Lime is a very underrated fragrance. You should definitely pick it up if you love that lime character. Lime / heavy citrus. This is it's a bit sweeter, so it's on the sweeter side of citrus. So it has this like lime character, but it's very dominant in the sweet department. Anyway, excellent stuff here. Really good, easy wear. All right, the next one I want to talk about is this has beautiful bergamot character. It's a little bit deeper. This is the parfum version of Armani Code. This one has an iris accord in here, and it's got this like woody tonka bean kind of thing. This one, I wouldn't tout it as a huge citrus fragrance, but it has enough citrus in here to make it really, really, really nice. But, you know, I'm just recommending this one because I really love it. The citrus is amazing in here. It's not really classified as a citrus fragrance, but I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a fresh and clean. It's a little bit darker than your traditional like heavy citrus, but I love the way that the citrus lays in here, so I had to include it. Anyway, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because it's not really a citrus fragrance, but it is some amazing stuff. I get so many compliments from Armani Code Parfum that, you know, it's just, regardless, compliments aside, it doesn't really matter about compliments. The citrus aspect on it, when I first spray it on, for the first 2 hours, it's one of my favorite openings in my collection. That's why I included it. All right, the next one, I really love the opening, and it's a beautiful citrus. This is Chrome Aqua by Azzaro. Now, if you know anything about the Azzaro Chrome line, you'll know that it has this like metallic kind of musk quality in here, and it's really good. It has some amazing characteristics. It has this like nice sharpness, clean musk, ambroxan heavy, but this one has this like aquatic / citrus combo in here that is just really fresh and clean. If you're looking for a citrus fragrance, this one is a pretty affordable one too. You can pick up, I picked up this bottle for around 35 bucks, and it's a really, really good deal. It's not like knock your socks off performance like with most of them that I'm talking about, other than Armani Code Parfum. This one has really good longevity. Anyway, back to this one. It's good, it's aqua, it's fresh, and the citrus kind of nuances in here are stellar. Really, really good. And it has a little bit of that chrome kind of metallic ambroxan habanalide kind of musk quality in here. So it's really good. Anyway, try it out. Excellent stuff. All right, then my last one. I've been wearing this one a lot. This is Allure Homme Edition Blanche. And my God, this is so good. All right, so this one, it has a heavy dose of nice floral aspects in a soft jasmine kind of quality, but this one is like a lemon dominant fragrance. A lot of people call this one a lemon meringue pie, which I don't really get. It's very fresh and aromatic. When you spray this one on, it carries through the air so nicely, and it lures in anybody who stands in your way. That might sound aggressive, but it's the truth. I was unsure about this one for the longest time. I have the O Extreme version, and I love that stuff. I've worn almost my whole bottle of that. I would highly recommend that one too. And I feel like I'm going to be wearing this one anytime that I want that kind of DNA. This one is fresh. It's clean, it's musky, it's fresh and citrusy. It's just amazing. You might pick up the nuance of that fresh lemon meringue pie kind of deal that a lot of people talk about. I don't personally pick up a lot of it. I do get the hints of it with the tonka bean and the slightest vanilla in here to sweeten it up a little bit, but it is very fresh and ozonic and clean musk and heavy citrus. This is good. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.